Hello, hello, lovely, and welcome to another episode of Living Life with Court. Today, we are talking about a life that is loved and patient. Yes, patience, something that often feels impossible to do. A little while ago, I heard a quote. It must have been actually a long time ago, but I heard a quote that said, "Enjoy the process of becoming, because eventually the process of becoming becomes a memory." And this kind of just slapped me in the face in the best way possible, because I realized that I had been on the wheel for so long, like probably since middle school, just chasing the next thing, wanting the next thing, working towards the next thing. And I don't think there's a time I've ever just sat in the moment of enjoyment. And it wasn't until over the past year, I would say, that I have really been able to just enjoy the process of becoming. When challenges come up, being grateful for the learning opportunity. And, when it's just the whole process. When things maybe just don't go my way, learning from it and understanding it. And the fact that just a little while ago, this podcast started on my living room floor with a $30 Amazon mic. And now I have a studio and an audience. And I have truly been able to enjoy the process of becoming. And let me explain to you why this is so important. I'm really learning to enjoy the process of manifestation, really live in the process of becoming and being who I am, and just being in the present moment. Patience is a part of the process, but it's also a time to learn the valuable lessons to prepare us for what we want or what we need. And how I really see this as the less patient we are for something, the more opportunity we have for growth. And why I say this is when we feel restless, when we feel impatient and we just need it now, we are not stemming from a place of gratitude and bliss and peace and centering and aligning ourselves with the person we want to be when we receive that. So why some things just feel like they are taking forever to come into fruition, or whatever you're working towards is just not going the way you planned? It's most often linked to, are you patient? Are you being patient with this process? And if not, well, it's a time for growth and to learn patience and what it truly means to be patient, which we'll get to in a second. But as I said, this rushing and impatience, it results in the inability to really align yourself with what you're meant for. And this is about understanding that there is no other path, trusting there is a reason you are where you are. The way your life is and will be is already mapped out for you. And for me, it wasn't until I realized that this is everything I've wanted. This is the path that I see coming into fruition. It wasn't until I was able to realize that patience turned into something completely different for me. And this is what changed it for me, was learning what patience truly is. And first thing, when we think about patience, I think our mind goes straight to, okay, we have to sit here and just wait until it happens. Or maybe you've listened to a few of my other episodes and you know that there's such a thing as actively waiting. But what's really important to emphasize is that patience doesn't mean stopping everything and, stopping the grind, stopping the hustle, stopping the push. It doesn't mean that. And that's kind of where you can learn a bit more about actively waiting. But patience is accepting that everything is already what it needs to be for your own purpose in life. It's trusting that whatever part of your life you are in right now is exactly where you need to be. It's believing that the challenges that you are dealing with right now do serve its purpose with the life you want. It is the times where possibly you are manifesting financial abundance and comfort in your life. And it is the times where you feel like you are scratching pennies together to get by, to still be grateful for the opportunity to have abundance in your life. It is all of the times that you think shit is just not going your way to trust and lean into being patient, accepting that everything is already what it needs to be for your own purpose in life, for your benefit. But as I said, being impatient doesn't get us there any faster, but it also serves as a roadblock to achievement. It kind of challenges our beliefs in the sense that possibly we don't trust that this is meant for us and it's already ours. When we're being impatient, there's almost a sense of doubt in it, having self-doubt that it's truly meant for us. Because if we were truly patient, we would know that it's already on its way. Now, how can you start this path to trust? How can you not just believe? How can you not just trust, but you know it's already meant for you? Because when we believe in something, there is another possibility. When we know, we are already aligned with the person we need to be to receive that. And number one is know that when you think you are learning or receiving nothing from your efforts, changes are really taking place within us. So when you are looking on the outside and thinking, I'm putting all of this effort in, nothing is working out, whatever it is, know that when you think you aren't receiving or learning anything from your efforts, like your efforts are not paying for themselves, it's because there is change going on within. It's either going on the inside or it's going on the outside. And if you can't see it on the outside, there's some pretty big shifts happening on the inside. Number two, anything that has come instantly to you didn't actually. It is simply the result of all that's happened before. So if you're thinking, well, I tried this and it happened for me and it worked out for me and it came to me immediately, that was because you were the person who has aligned themselves with that life. So ask yourself, are you the person you want to be in this moment to receive the thing that you are currently manifesting, attracting? And before I hop off, I want to close with this as a friendly reminder, because life is so precious and it's easy to forget that there will never be an end until we die. So slow down and enjoy the journey, because the more patience you have for life, the more life has to offer you. That's today's episode. I love you so much, and a friendly reminder to not only be kind to others, but also to your beautiful, amazing self. I will see you on the next episode.